work. All right, welcome back. We're going to work on fractions now. Solving equations with fractions really is only intimidating, and I promise you it's actually not all that hard at all. What we're going to do is I'm going to flip over the back of my paper, and I'm going to just like really quick show us two things. You don't even, if you're in class, you don't even have to follow along with this. Just watch the video. You don't have to draw it. Here's the first thing we want to look at, okay? If we have something like this, if we have something like 2/3 x, we've got a 2 and a 3, and what we're going to do in Algebra 1 is we're going to make sure that we see this as two separate numbers, okay? We're going to see this as a top number and a bottom number, okay? The top number and the bottom number, we can deal with them separately. We don't have to deal with this as a one piece 2/3. We can think of it as a two pieces, a 2 on the top and a 3 on the bottom, okay? This 2 on the top is just like a 2x. It's just a normal old 2. A top number 2 is just a plain 2, right? In math, we use the word numerator for the top of the fraction. And it's a little, who cares? The top of the fraction is a normal old 2, okay? How are these two things connected? How is the 2 touching the x? This is connected with multiplication. Everybody cool with that? That's 2 times x, okay? Now, on the bottom, this 3 is not a 3x, okay? Bottom numbers are different. That's what makes fractions a little confusing. This 3 on the bottom is a x divided by 3, right? That x is on the top, and that 3 is in the bottom. How are these two things connected? Is that adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing?
Dividing.
Of course, right? That is dividing. And so, if this is multiplying and this is dividing, we can think about them separate, okay? What we're going to do today is we're going to focus on this. We're going to focus on the bottom. And we're honestly just going to ignore the tops. And we're just going to look at the bottoms. Okay? Now, next, I'm going to draw and show you guys a little story. And we're going to reference this. I think this is my favorite way to teach fractions. All right? Imagine this. We got 3 people at a party. Okay? Maybe they're just hanging out. Maybe they're in math class. They're chilling, all right? And all of a sudden, one of them gets attacked by an alien. Absolutely tragic, right? Out of nowhere, we got a crazy aliens coming out. Crazy, okay? This person over here gets attacked by an alien, okay? Now, here's the good news. We got the superstar soldiers that are going to come in. And the soldiers are going to show up, and they're going to try to save our party, okay? We got 3 people at the party. One of them is getting attacked, okay? What's going to happen is that these rock star soldiers are going to come in like they're, in some kind of action movie. They're going to come in on, like, ropes. They're coming down from the helicopter, right? Maybe they got, like, a big sword or something. Shing. I don't know. That's a terrible-looking sword. Deal with it, right? Then another guy comes in, maybe it's a girl soldier, right? And then a last soldier comes in. And these soldiers are going to try to save our people, all right? Now, here's what's going to happen. Does this soldier on the left have any aliens to fight? No. Not really. Does this middle soldier have any aliens to fight? No. Not really. But on the right, we're going to have a battle over here, right? Here's what happens. When the battle happens, the soldier and the alien, they both die. They're both dead. Now, that sounds crazy, right? But here's what we're going to do. We're going to solve a math question, and we're going to think about that a little bit, and we're going to use that stupid, corny thing that I just came up with, and we're going to use it to make these questions really easy. So, imagine, for question number 1, that you've got 2 people, all right? This left is a person, this right is a person. And on the left, we have this. And this is a fraction, and we're going to think about that like it's an alien. All right? So does everybody see how the left person is getting attacked?
Yeah.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring down the Super Troopers. We're going to bring down the ninjas. Okay? And what we're going to do is multiply by whatever that bottom number is. So what number's down here? 8. So we're going to put parentheses, 8 parentheses, because that means multiply. And remember our little story here. Everybody gets a ninja to come down and help them out. So even this person over here, parentheses, 8 parentheses. Now, that is it. That's all we have to learn today. That is the only step that you have to do. Because what happens from here, okay? If you have a ninja versus alien, they both die. They're both dead. If not, if you don't have a battle, then they just chill. So, look at this stuff on the left. Do we have a battle here, ninjas versus aliens?
Yeah.
All right, ready? The ninja's dead, the alien's dead.
Wait, so x equals 16?
But the x is still here. Don't forget the x. And on the right, is this ninja gonna die?
No.
No. 8 times 2 is 16. And that's it.
That's not that hard.
Now, I agree with you that it's not that hard. I don't like us saying that's so easy, because it's probably not so easy for everybody in class. But I think by the end of this paper, it'll be pretty easy. We're just going to move right on. Okay, stick with me. It's the first day of fractions. You're going to want to take good notes. But don't overcomplicate this. We got 2 people. One person's getting attacked by an alien. We're never going to use negatives. Okay? The fractions are always positive. Like this bottom number is always a positive 4. I'll let the top number be negative. The bottom number is never negative. So this is a positive 4. What are we going to multiply everything times?
4.
4, yeah, the same exact number. That's not very hard. Times 4, times 4. And then all you got to do is if that top number is battling against a fraction, they both cross out. Right? It's like a ninja versus an alien. Is this 4? Do we have a battle over here on the left?
Yeah.
On the right, do we have a battle?
No.
No. So they're just going to get multiplied.
Wait, so it's negative 1x.
So nice job. Make sure we keep all of the parts. The 4 is gone. The 4 is gone. But we still have negative 1x equals, you're correct, negative 36. Again, if you want to use Desmos, right, just we're multiplying. 4 times negative 9, negative 36, right?
X equals 36.
So, at this point, okay, think about it like this. If I gave you a question and it started right here, you're probably solving this question, right, literally 100 times in a row, okay? So, even though fractions look a little annoying at the start, we are able to solve the fraction part so fast that easy. Okay, we're already done with the whole question. X equals 36. Okay, question number 3. I think we got it. I'm going to give you a little you try. I'm going to give you like 30 seconds, maybe 45 seconds, even if you don't finish the whole problem. Can you figure out the number on the bottom? Can you multiply that number on both sides? Okay? We should at least be able to make it that far. I'm going to come around. If you got an answer, I'll check it out. Got it. Not quite. 13 is half of 26, not 36. Nice? Nice. So whatever's on the bottom, that's the number we pick. Boom, boom. We put it on top of both. All right? I think writing down the notes would definitely help. I'm here with you. That number 3 is on the bottom, right? So on top of that, you're going to put parentheses 3 over here. And then over here, parentheses 3 over here. Okay? And here's where we got the ninja first. These two both cross out. Those 3's. So that one there is battling against this one here. So those 3 cross out. And this one up top. Okay? Everything else? Nice start. Do you know which one's crossed out? Nice job. You got it. Yeah, you're right on the right track. You got one step left. You got it. So don't forget that all of this stuff still has to stick around. So you're a little off. Slow down. These are going to be a little bit off. Okay, you're doing a little bit different. I can help you out better. What's up?
For this one, since this one is in front of us.
Good thinking. I gotta keep the notes going. I like how you're thinking. All right, we're back. I'm proud of you guys if you finished it. We're back here. Let's see what we did. We are recording, remember. This is a very easy thing for me to send to the principal. Here we go. Did you decide to multiply by 3 on both sides?
Yeah.
Did you decide that this 3 and this 3 cancel out?
Yeah.
Negative 2x equals 36. Did we get that far?
Yeah.
All right. Take a deep breath. Let's cut some of the chit chat. We're almost done with the notes. We're cruising. Divide by negative 2. We'll be done soon, man. With the speed's only picking up. Dividing by negative 18, or dividing by negative 2, we get negative 18. Last call for questions on number 3. We got it? Okay. Now, number 4. I'll be honest. Numbers 1, 2, 3, way too short, way too easy. I got you. Don't worry. It's not a big deal. I'll make sure you don't get in trouble for it. Number 4. These questions are way more likely, okay? These questions, honestly, these are the questions you need to solve, okay? They're a little bit different. They're different because instead of only having 2 people at the party where we send down 2 ninjas, now we got 3 people there. We got to send down 3 soldiers.
Oh.
So we're going to do it like this. There's a 3 in the bottom. We're going to times 3, times 3, times 3. Every single person gets that times 3. Then we're going to look at what we have down here. I see that we have the first person. Do we have a battle going on? We got ninjas versus aliens. Looks good. Cross them out. Cross them out. What do we have left after the battle?
1x
Just a single X. Nice.
plus 33
Yep, these are not crossing out. That's going to be a plus 33.
equals 87.
These are not crossing out. That's going to be a 87. Use your Desmos. Now, the fractions are literally gone in 10 seconds. Okay? Even though we're learning fraction problems, they're gone. Okay? If you look at the test questions, like, this has to be easier than the test questions, right? I mean, look at this question we just did on the test. This has to be so much harder than these easy little fraction questions, okay? They're not nearly as scary as they look. Now we finish it, minus 33 on both sides. Does anybody know what 87 minus 33 is? Nice, 54. And we have this 1x equals 54. There's a couple different ways to do it. If you want to divide by 1, go crazy, right? Go stupid, they said. Okay, sure. All right, there's 4 questions down. Again, we're going to speed up. Any questions on number 4? Okay, cool. Number 5. Let's go. Oh, nope, we're moving on. Number 5. Number 5. What's the number on the bottom? A 5. How many 5s are we going to put on this question? 3. 1, 2,
So it's
3.
the same even if it's in front.
Yep. Which one of these 5s has to battle to the death? The first, the middle, or the last?
Middle.
The middle guy. The middle guy is going to die. Positive 5 times negative 17.
Negative 85.
Awesome. The 5s are gone. What do we got?
1x.
Right? You can put a 1 there. Sure. 1x. And then what's 5 times 3? 15. And look, this is so easy now, guys. Right? All the fractions are gone in 10 seconds. We're gonna move the 85 to the other side, plus 85 plus 85.
X is 100.
Yep, 1x equals 100. Divide by 1 if you want, and we get the same thing, right? X equals 100. Okay, I'm going to leave 4 and 5 up there. If you ask me for 4, it's back on the screen. Number 6, you try it. I'll give you 30 seconds. I'll give you 40 seconds. Anybody got the answer for 6 already? Ooh. Quick! So this totally works. These questions, okay? So what I do is when I see a fraction, everything is multiplied, fractions are going in the very first step, right? This works fine for these easy questions. She was covering another class. She'll be here. Finished? You're the man. Thank you. She'll be here soon. She was helping cover for another teacher. Not quite. Not quite. I got it. 48 plus 12 is not 50.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Got it.
Oh,
Close. Very close.
never mind.
Nice job, Robert. Nice start. Nice.
Alright, 60.
All right, let's see it.
60?
We're going to work on it together. We're going to work on it together. What number do we need to multiply everything times? 6. We're going to put a 6. We're going to put a 6. We're going to put a 6. When we have all 3 of these 6s, which one is going to battle to the death? The first one. Yeah, you're right. There we go. He's right? He's ready to be done. The first person is gone. Then we got what's left over?
5x minus 12 equals 48.
Perfect. Okay? That's just nice, easy multiplication. The 5x, duh. 6 times 2, 12. Make sure you have a negative, so it's actually negative 12. Equals 6 times 8, 48. From here, should be able to solve this question with your eyes closed almost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Plus 12. 48 plus 12. 60. Divide by 5.
12.
X equals 12. Final answer. How do we feel about that?
It's pretty good.
All right, now, we literally are going to do one more question. That's it. We're going to do number 7. But here's the deal. If you think that this has been so easy, you got this every single time, number 7 is different. So give me a second, okay? Here's what we need to decide, okay? For number 7, we got this left side, and this left side is a big fraction. We need to decide, is this thing over here on the left, does this count as one thing, or does this count as 2 things?
1.
Had a couple different ideas.
No clue.
We have a really messy fraction, right? But it is a fraction. Even though this is really ugly, really messy, this is still one thing, okay? And because this is one thing, and if you want to be really mathy, right, you could even say one term, right? If you want to be really fancy, because this is one term, it only gets 1/4. All right? Remember, every term gets multiplied. Term 5, term 5, term 5, term 6, term 6, term 6. But this is only one term, so it only gets a single 4. The mistake that everybody makes is they put 2 4s on here. Okay? This is only one fraction. It's only one alien. It only gets one bodyguard.
I did it.
Okay? And I'm sure, as soon as you got that, this is not a very hard question, right? Because the bodyguard kills the alien, and we have 3 plus 3x equals On the other side, we have 4 times 12. 4 times 12 is 48. And from this point on, this is an easy question. This is a two-step equation that we did the second week of school. Minus 3 on both sides. 3x equals 45. How do we finish every question? Divide by 3. Final answer? 15, 15. Sí. Perfecto. All right. Solve an equation with fractions. Multiply by the bottom number. Mr. Collier went a little crazy, right? We had ninjas versus aliens. I don't know what I was thinking.